Welcome back, folks, to Investor Diaries. We've covered Astra Space in this channel extensively. And as all of you know, this is one of our top picks. On 10th of February, Astra attempted its first operational satellite launch, but it didn't go quite as planned. The payload was not successfully deployed into orbit.
Now, before we dive deeper into Astra, if you have not already done so, please smash the subscribe button to ensure you do not miss any new content from us. Additionally, if you want us to cover new stocks, please let us know in the comments section below.
Astra's first attempt at sending the commercial payloads in space was not successful. Let's look at the launch video itself.
Mission 0.
LV0008 has launched and is on its way to space.
Opening OV2.
And thank you for standing by with us. Unfortunately, we heard that an issue has been experienced during flight that prevented the delivery of our customer payloads to orbit today. We are deeply sorry to our customers.
Now, how do you make sense of this launch failure? Should you, as an investor, be concerned? Should we buy, hold, or sell Astra stocks? Let's find out in today's video.
Astra said that its first commercial satellite launch was unsuccessful after an undisclosed problem, sending shares crushing down.
The company was attempting to carry a batch of 4 small satellites into space for customers, including NASA. While the rocket lifted off without incident and appeared in a live webcast to reach space, it was unclear if the 2-stage system separated successfully or if the vehicle's second stage engine had ignited as planned.
Astra's 43-foot-tall launch vehicle LV0008 launched the Ilana 41 mission from Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station on the 10th of February, rising off the pad at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
The 2-stage LV0008 performed well initially, soaring high into the Florida skies. But something appeared to go wrong about 3 minutes into the flight, just after the rocket's first and second stages separated. Footage from a camera on board the second stage showed that the rocket body spinning rather than cruising smoothly towards its intended destination, which is an orbit with an altitude of 310 miles.
And immediately after that, Astra officials stopped providing flight status updates several minutes into the launch. And this essentially suggested that, yes, a possible issue could exist. Alternately, on the webcast, they apologized to customers and said that an anomaly prevented the deployment of the satellites.
Carolina Grossman, Astra's Director of Product Management, said during a webcast of today's launch, and I quote, "Unfortunately, we heard that an issue has been experienced during the flight that prevented the delivery of our customer payloads into the orbit today."
And on that note, there were several more reactions, some by the company, some by others.
First, Astra tweeted, "We experienced an issue during today's flight that resulted in the payloads not being delivered to orbit. We are deeply sorry to our customers, NASA, and the small satellite teams. More information will be provided after we complete a data review."
Chris Kemp, who's the CEO of Astra, tweeted, "We experienced an issue in today's flight. I'm deeply sorry we were not able to deliver our customers' payloads. I'm with the team looking at the data, and we'll provide more info as soon as we can."
Morgan Bailey, Director of Communications of a rival launch company called Rocket Lab, also based in California, wrote, "Tough day for the Astra team. My heart goes out to the team. Space is unforgiving. Wishing them a speedy data review and safe return to flight."
NASA's Launch Services Program, which had hired Astra for this mission, posted a blog update acknowledging the failure. And the blog update said, "Missions like these are critical for developing new launch vehicles in this growing commercial sector. The Astra team demonstrated dedication to supporting NASA's mission. This was said by Hamilton Fernandez, who is the mission manager.
Now, shortly after this, Astra shares plunged 26% on Thursday in New York, the stock's biggest one-day loss. At the time of recording this video, the stock was trading about $3.50 a piece.
So if we were to look at the performance of Astra, it's conducted 4 orbital launches before today, and all of them have been test missions that lifted off from the Pacific Spaceport Complex in Alaska. Astra reached space on 2 of those 4 missions, and on the most recent trial, the company's LV0007 made it to orbit, which is a huge achievement by the Bay Area company.
This mission aimed to build on that success, taking Astra from the test phase into an operational flight. LV0008, part of Astra's Rocket 3 family of launch vehicles, carried 4 tiny satellites and would have done a variety of work in the final frontier had the launch succeeded. So now what's next for this company? Astra will conduct an investigation into what happened, working together with US Federal Aviation Administration. Depending on what the investigation concludes, the company could get back on the launch pad relatively soon. For example, Astra won the contract to launch NASA's TROPICS mission, which will study hurricane formation and evolution using 6 CubeSats.
Astra plans to launch those 6 satellites over the course of 3 missions this year, all of which will lift up from the Kwajalein Atoll in South Pacific.
So let's try to put some perspective into what's next for the stock. We fully expect that there will be more volatility in the stocks. Swings of 5 to 8% on a daily basis both ways should be or could be rather expected.
So folks, we recommended Astra stocks when it was about $8, and now it's less than half. However, what we would like to tell you is let's be comfortable with this volatility, because remember, a lot of this panic selling is driven by public sentiment, people giving up on the company, and people thinking that this is doomed to failure.
Look, folks, let's be clear. This volatility is pure panic. Additionally, market research short reports such as those brought by Kerisate Capital and other people dumping stock, or even a market-wide sell-off has not helped Astra. So let's put all of this into perspective. There has been a lot of external noise that's contributed to the stock's downfall. We are not underplaying the impact of this failed launch at all.
On what we are planning to do, we are buyers of Astra at this point because we feel that the shares are very attractive. Also, one of the things that a lot of sellers are forgetting right now is the moment there is another successful launch, the stock price will balloon upwards. Astra in the past has demonstrated its ability to go successfully into orbit. So it won't be a new thing for the company. It just needs to do the same thing again.
That's right, folks. If we were bullish at when Astra stock was at $8, we are certainly bullish when Astra is $3.50. At this point, the valuation is also very attractive for this company, and we are bullish and we are buying. That's a wrap for today, folks. Do let us know your thoughts on Astra as a company and its stock in the comment section below. Until next time, stay tuned and stay focused. Thanks, everyone.